I created this small room video studio that you see here to create high quality video content faster. But the main reason why I started building my online business was to have more time and also flexibility in my life. And one key thing that I want to do more in the future is to be able to travel and still run my online business. And that also means being able to film content while traveling. So in this video, I will show you my current setup after a few holidays, and I will show you the different camera, light, and gear options that have helped me to film faster while traveling. The cameras I carry with me are my iPhone, the Osmo Pocket 3 and the DJI Action 5. But most of the time, maybe 90% of the time, I just use my iPhone or the Osmo Pocket 3. I just carry this action camera along because it's so small and also waterproof, so I always take it as a backup camera, and if I want to film underwater or near the pool or somewhere where my camera or phone can easily get lost, and it doesn't take basically any space from my suitcase. And I use my iPhone mainly when filming, like sitting down in the hotel or when I need to take photos. And when I need moving shots where I'm walking with the camera, I use the Osmo Pocket 3 because it has a gimbal and auto tracking that keeps me in frame, and you can also adjust the position where you are in the frame. So this was a very good setting, for example, when my friend filmed me on the beach when we were walking, so we can just set up the frame correctly and put the auto tracking feature on my head, and then we could just walk along here like few meters away, and I will be perfectly aligned in the frame full time. Because you probably are traveling with your spouse or friend, and with the camera like the Osmo Pocket 3, it's very easy for them to film you when you are moving. And you can just tell them to walk in front of you like few meters away and keep the camera like only like on the correct height, and the Osmo Pocket gimbal and auto tracking handles the rest of the filming. But also if you want to set your camera somewhere and you are moving a little bit in the shot, it's very easy to do with the auto tracking feature. So when you are traveling, you are probably staying in hotel, and hotel rooms usually are designed to look good, and they have this kind of very smooth ambient lights. So you usually get very good looking video image from there. But I also carry these two Raleno PLVS 116 lights, and these are great small lights that have brightness and also color temperature controls, so you can adjust them any way you want, and these already give a pretty good lighting to your video, even these are like under $40 each. So I usually have these two, and then I have like 3 tripods with me. These are all from Ulansi, and these are like over 2 meters long, and this is like 160 centimeters long, where I usually put my phone or Osmo Pocket 3 when I'm filming. So I will now turn these other studio lights off and put my phone here so you can see what kind of image I get only with these 2 lights. So this kind of video image I get just with my iPhone and with these 2 Raleno lights. But usually in your hotel room there are some lights, these kind of table lamps that are warm, or like there could be like lights that light around basically the bed frame in your hotel room. So you can put those behind you to get kind of warm light behind you, and of course you want distance behind you, so basically you will show the hotel room on your background and maybe put 1 table lamp on, and then 1 or 2 of these kind of lights already make a big difference because these will light up your face, and then there is this kind of separation and also this kind of depth in the image if you add like some kind of warm lamp in your background. So for example, if I put these lights on these shelves, you already see that this image now it's much better because there is this kind of separation, like background and me and also like the camera. So there is more depth in the image now. And with this setup, I always have this mini studio with me. And because these bags so small, I can even take them on like a day trip, put everything on my backpack, and then I can film with the like beach or bench outside. And if I just need more light, I can use one light and a tripod and use another tripod for the phone. So these are pretty easy to set up and doesn't weigh much, and they pack in the very small space in your luggage. And for the audio, I use small wireless mic. I used this DJI Mic 2 with the Osmo Pocket 3 and the Action 5 because they connect automatically. And with my iPhone, I use this Hollyland Lark M2 mic, but I highly recommend this very cheap wireless mic, Hollyland Lark A1. This is under $30 mic, and with this you can already get very good audio quality. And also with this setup, I can join, for example, Zoom calls, and Osmo Pocket 3 is very good for filming B-roll footage that I always want to film if I can, because it has this gimbal, so I can get like a smooth image with that. And also I can highly recommend these Ulanzi tripods because they pack like this kind of tube, and you can just put them on your cargo bag and they don't break. And if you want more my help, I have a Skool community called the One Person Show where I help online coaches and experts create videos faster. And I will link below this video if you want to join, and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.